get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
No, not that close, I won't close up. What's going on?
Yes, I can. Doubt better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, crabs in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan.
Look at that.
Give it up for Naughty by Nature!
My biggest influence for playing baseball was a pitcher named Mark Pryor. He wore number 22 for Chicago Cubs. As well as baseball helps me get out of trouble. It helps me getting off the streets. You know, it was something that I was always active. I've always been active.
As far as influence, my dad almost got drafted by the Pirates out of high school. So it kind of, you know, that's an influence to make me be better. I met Jason Hayward once in life, and he played a huge part of my life too, as far as, you know, making me want to get to the next level. So.
My biggest influence would have to be my brother. He also played baseball, and we've been playing since we were little, and we just been competing and going at it ever since we were little.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been influenced by a lot of different people, friends, families, teammates, and they always been there for me whenever everything went downhill, or supported me even when I was doing the best.
My family, simply because my grandma, she wanted everybody to have a chance to go to college and everybody to have a chance to pursue an education. And sports was just there as a resource. She made the investment while they were young, so by the time they get to high school, they could earn a scholarship to get an education in college. And it's just a tradition that's been passed on to me, my siblings, my cousins. So yeah, my family is a major influence for why I play baseball.
Second base. Then we get back to the top, single, 2 runs out of that. Okay, so understand where you're at in the lineup. We don't want to swing right there. Now, if you're in that 3, 4, 5,
I went to 3 coaches every year I've been here. My freshman year, it was a coach named Kenyon Connor. My sophomore year, it was a coach named Daniel Stockdale. And this year, currently, it's a coach named Scott Hemmings.
Have I not faced any? That's really what you should ask me, because I don't face adversity since I touched college. No, for real though.
Who got called? What?
I mean, see, the thing with baseball is a political sport, you know? You just gotta roll with the punches and hope something opens up for you.
Schoolwork and practice and going to games and on the road, that was the biggest challenge and adversity that I had to face. I never played a season like I did my freshman year, probably the worst baseball I ever played in my life. But I think just that my freshman year of baseball, that's the most adversity I've been through.
Yeah, I faced a lot of adversity this year, especially with the merger between 2 different schools, not really knowing what to expect. And then, you know, every baseball player has a slump or, you know, a hard time during the season. But I mean, you just got to keep fighting through it.
Adversity. I faced a lot of adversity. You know, transferring school to school, having new coaches. I have a lot of friends. All my friends, I see them succeeding in college sports. I had a minor setback. We end up all working out. You just have to come out of that hard place, because you know it is tough. You think about quitting, but you just got to stay strong. I mean, this is just the first part of life. So when you're older, you have a job, you have bosses, you're gonna have plenty of adversity to face. So you know, this is just like a test to get you ready for the real world.
So this hitter is first and second, and he squares early. Come on, Quan. Okay, now Kelvin starts to rotate. Come on, Ryan. And if Chasen starts to leak, then now look, when you show early, it's going to result into a slash. Okay? So go back.
The new coaches improved my skills by taking out time and working with my mistakes and my misses when I don't locate, and my mechanics. Previous years here, it was either they liked you or they don't. And if they liked you, they'll work with you. They'll spend time with you after practice or even before practice, or call you for early work. And this year, it's like everybody's scheduled to do everything.
New coaches have made me stronger mentally and physically. It's a great coaching staff, but they just made me more competitive overall.
The coaches have improved my skills a lot. Talent-wise, I was good at baseball, but I needed somebody to instruct me in order to be successful at this level, because playing high school baseball, playing college baseball, they're two different things. They have improved my mental game. Physically, I have gotten bigger, I've gotten stronger.
Making a head spin if you
and I'm going to piggyback on the mental part, because that's most important, knowing what to do on the field, knowing what to do off the field, knowing what to do before the ball comes to you. You have to keep that in mind, because that can make a difference between winning and losing.
Baseball smarts, just knowing what to do, when to do it.
If you're unsure,
It made me stronger mentally and physically, faster. Just the small things that you would never think about before you got to college, they've also helped improve those to make my game so much better.
He's improved my mental a lot. Like, if I ever did get the opportunity to play at the next level, I would mentally be ready, like mentally, because he mentally killed me. But you know what I mean, he really got me stronger though as a human being. So I mean, it's like I thank him in the same sense of, damn, you know.
Pitchers.
Come on, man. You know the pitchers work hard.
Hardest workers, I would have to say, I can't really say, but it can vary.
We run over a mile a week.
We run.
I mean, most people would say position players, but truthfully, the most running gets done by the POs. Like, the stuff that I watched them do, I couldn't do everything. Like, I couldn't run them 6 levels like that. Not daily. They be running, man, Tyler be running, man, I can't do it.
All the things that they do, like running and swimming, they do all that to perfect one thing, while us position players, we have to perfect our offense and defense. And the way to win a baseball game is to score runs, and you have to do that with offense. And you have to also prevent people from scoring runs, which is a defense.
We swim.
We have to go swim.
You guys hit.
All y'all gotta do is go up there and hit, man.
Y'all don't run.
And catch a ball.
It's us all the way.
All the pitchers, they really do, they just complain about what position players don't have to do. But, I mean, they chose that route, and that's their fault. If they don't want to run, if they don't want to swim, come be position players. Come learn how to hit a baseball, because most of them can't do that anyway.
I feel pitchers work harder than position players.
Yo. Ehi, prendi un po', dammi un po', l'anima cerca posizione certa, ma la strada è deserta. Fuori come dentro voglio solo stare comodo. La mia nemica è solamente la fretta. E stare male non mi importa più. Sono in controllo di me stesso ora.
You know you never handle your luggage in the show. Somebody else carries your bags. That's great. Godly breaking stuff in the show. Exploding sliders.
Double out the wall, Mohegan.
You would become a brotherhood, like, it's like you, imagine it's going to a different city every other weekend with a group of brothers, you know what I mean, that you go to war with day in and day out. So it's like, you become more of a family, and more road trips, you know, you go with.
Road trips, I just enjoy being with my teammates, whether it's on the bus, in the hotel. It's just a great experience that not everybody gets to have.
I like being with the team. The team's cool. Everybody likes each other. It's just a good time, being with the boys and going to other places, getting to experience new fields, new stadiums, different cities.
E non mi importa più di tutto ciò che è stato, non c'è la rabbia e la paura che mi ha spaventato. Adesso sono qui, dove tu mi hai lasciato, tra le mie braccia stringo ciò che sono diventato.
I like to watch, the movies on the bus, going on to the hotel. I love the food that we eat this year. It's totally different from what we have ate in the past. When we ate in the past, it was simple. You get pizza and probably some Burger King or Wendy's unhealthy food. There were no subs, none of that.
I love road trips. I love the food. I love the movies on the bus. I love the bus ride because I'm a city boy. I get to see scenery, mountains, countryside. It's beautiful, and of course, missing class. But most importantly, I love being with my teammates. They're a fun group of guys, and I try not to take it for granted. And I love, putting on my uniform, getting ready to go to the field. I got my headphones in, I'm locked in for game time. Because the ultimate goal of every road trip is, of course, to come home with all 3 wins of the series.
February, it was tough. It was tough. I mean, we had a lot of learning experiences for the team. We went through a lot. We learned a lot, though. I mean, we got so much better in the month of February alone, and then from February to now, it's almost like a completely different team. We're starting to really bond now and getting better. Playing the same opponents that we did earlier in the year or in the month of February now, and having way better outcomes than what we did then.
February, we did not win any games in February, but February, as the most part, is more of like to get the feel of things. Players get the feel of where their role is. Coaches get their feel on how to coach us and what they put on the field that can help us win. They find things like that out, and it's just a learning experience. Even though we didn't win a lot in February or at all in that matter, we're winning now, and I think that's what matters the most, because you can't win a championship in February, which is the start of the season. For us, we think of it more as like it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So getting through February, if we can get through February, that's a success itself.
We figuring out who's gonna be our guys this year, kind of thing. Really trying to see what kind of team we really got, how stable the team gonna be this year, and all that kind of stuff.
Well, personally, my personal goal is just to be the best team player I could be.
Personal goals for this season for me is if I'm a starter by the time conference comes, or if I'm a reliever by the time conference comes. I want to be able to win reliever of the year or starting pitcher of the year in the SIAC.
Personal, I want to finish with 5 bombs. I got 2 now. I'm done worrying about the average, but I'm trying to finish with 5. Like within the next 5 at best. If it come, I need all 3. I need my 3 bombs. But team, I need this ring. It's my last year. You know what I mean? So it would be nice to leave some hard work.
I want to definitely win another championship SIAC ring. So it makes 2 for me. And I want to be able to make it to a regional and get a regional win.
And then team goals is to win a championship. And that's the ultimate goal everywhere you go, especially here.
Win a championship. That's what we go through the fall for. That's what we work year round for.
Definitely to always get a ring, but I feel me along with the team wants to go beyond that and get a national championship.
I wrote this record while 30,000 feet in the air. Steward is complimenting me on my nappy hair. If I can in front of all of these passengers, they'll probably think I'm a terrorist. Eat my asparagus, then I'm asking her thoughts of a young fast money and freedom, a crash dummy for dollars. I know you dying to meet 'em, I'll probably die in a minute.